Hey guys, it's Jenny here and it's Sassy Sunday, and that stands for SAS Sunday, special workout for our social active seniors. So what are you going to need today? You're going to need your water bottle, you're going to need your towel, get rid of that, and you can use your water bottle as well, or if you've got an extra one as a weight, fill it up with water, fill it up with sand, get some nuts and bolts out of the garage if you want to add a bit of extra weight to it. So you are going to need something for a weight today. I'm going to be using a dumbbell, okay? So just one of those things that you'll actually need. Now, today's workout, we're going to start with our mobilization. We're going to go through a short warm-up, and then we're going to move into our actual main body of our workout. So today we've actually got 8 exercises. They're alternating strength and cardio. You're going to do 30 seconds on each exercise. Try and keep it going straight through. So that comes to a 4-minute round. You're then going to take a break and you're going to repeat them again. You're going to do the sets 4 times. So you're going to do 4 lots of the 8 exercises, 30 seconds per exercise. That should take you through with the mobilization, the warm up and the stretch to a good half an hour workout. Get your heart rate up, get your muscles going, and hopefully you're going to feel great by the end of it. So this workout will hopefully see you through the next week. Aim to do it 2 or 3 times over the next week if you can, and I'll have another one for you next Sunday. Just remember, if you've got anything medical, if you're not sure you've got any aches or pains, make sure that you check with your doctor before taking part in any kind of exercise workout, just to be on the safe side. All right, guys, so we're going to start with our mobilization. I'm going to put these down. And we're going to start with that ankle mobilization. If I can get my balance, we're going to zip up through that midsection, draw the belly in and up, working around the ankle, and then in the opposing direction. And let's change feet. So those of you who used to come to the workouts, the SAS workouts with me, will know that we always started with a little bit of mobilization, just warming up through those joints. Feet are underneath the hips. Nice and soft with the knees, little baby knee bends, not too deep again, it's just getting those joints warming up. Drawing that belly in and keeping the knees a little bit soft when you come to the top of that little baby squat. Let's move it into some hip warming, so let's take it around, big circles with the hips. And again, as I said last week, you might want to do maybe 4 or 5 in each direction. So let's change and go the other way now. Breathing as you go. All right, feet are underneath the hips, elbows come in front of us. We're going to turn and look to the right side. Inhale, exhale. So breathing through that movement. And then we start to step it a little bit bigger. So step it a little bit wider. So you get a little bit more rotation, don't force it, nice and easy. And let's take it again, feet underneath hips, palms face up to the temples. Tailbone points down, again, knees are nice and soft, and then we change and we go palms down, palms down. And then let's just take the arms down, just take some big shoulder rolls backwards. Breathing as you go. And then let's just take them forwards. And I think what we'll do, just to warm up a little bit more and to get the heart rate up a little bit before we start, is we'll run through some of these moves that we're going to be doing for the cardio section. So we've got footy feet. So let's take a low impact option of that. So it's literally you step out, out, in, out, out, in. Okay? So this is the low impact version. When we come into the actual workout in a second, you can always do this low impact version, and you change feet, change your leading leg. And if you're taking it up on those balls of your feet, out, out, in. I don't know why I hold my hands here, but I just do. I could put them somewhere else, I don't know. Anyhow, that's our footy feet. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it into some knees. Now you can start low. Just a little knee here. Just the ball of the foot touches when you take the leg down to the side. Supporting knee, tracking over those middle to outer toes on the supporting foot. Let's change legs. Just bringing a low arm in here. Breathing as you go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We've got half jacks, starting with a low arm. So it's just a little tap out to the side. When we come into this in the workout, we're actually going to add a jab with this. So we're going to bring ourselves up to guard position, jab out, jab out, jab out. And there's a higher impact version that I'll show you when we get into the workout. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Our final move is our butt kick. So nice and wide, knees tracking over those middle to outer toes, soft through the knees. You've got a little bend when both feet hit the floor, and we're going to add our cross with our arms in front, keeping it nice and controlled. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, hopefully you're a little bit warmer. If you don't feel that you're warm enough to go into using the weights right now, run through some of those moves again. Okay, we're going to start with a sumo squat with an upright row. So I'm going to pick up my dumbbell. If you want to use a weight and you haven't got one, as I say, you could maybe fill a water bottle with some sand, with some rice, with some nuts and bolts out the garage, just something so that you've got a little bit of weight to add to this. You don't have to use weight, you could go without. Okay, so sumo squat, fairly wide stance. Again, toes slightly turned outwards. Make sure that when you drop into your squat, your knees track, so you're not going to be rolling in, okay? Holding that weight down. Inhale, you're going to bring the elbows up as you squat. Breathe through the movement. Now you're stopping that weight at your chest height, elbows high, just dragging that weight up the body. If you've got a couple of weights, you can hold one in each hand. That'll be perfect. And if you've got no weight whatsoever, you can still do the movement. So you're going to go for this for 30 seconds. At the end of the 30 seconds, I want you to carefully put your weight down, bend your knees, and we're moving into that footy feet. So we did that in the warm-up. Remember the low impact option? Or you bring it up. 30 seconds. Breathe through that move. And at the end of the 30 seconds, we're back on the weight. We're going to take a lunge with a bicep curl. Up comes the weight. Now, options, if you don't want to do the lunge, you could just stand and do your bicep curl, okay? If you feel a little bit unsteady, you can go to the wall. Use the wall for support. Take that leg back, palm face forwards, drop your lunge, down and up, and then add your bicep curl as you go, okay? If you don't need support, absolutely fine. Challenge the core a little bit more so you're staying unsupported. Make sure that you're about hip width apart with your feet. If you're too narrow, you're going to find that you're really wobbly. You won't be able to balance, okay? So, ball of the foot up on that back foot, and inhale down, exhale up. This isn't a fast move, slow and controlled, making sure that that front knee doesn't push forwards. So make sure you lead with the tailbone down, okay? 30 seconds. Stay on one leg for that, because when you do your next round, you can do the other leg, okay? Now we're back to our cardio, and our next move was our boxer knees. So we're going to stay on one leg, bringing it up, 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 up. Low impact. You don't need to take the arms high, you can keep them down if you want to. Remember, just the ball of the foot touches at the side. If you want to take it a little bit bigger, you can. You can add a little bit of rotation if you want to. okay? So 30 seconds on one leg. You're going to do another leg, your other leg, next time around when you do your next set. Okay, so let's move into our next weight exercise, and we're going to work the back of the arm. So we did the front of the arm with our lunge and our bicep curl. We're now going to work the back. Picking up that weight again. So we're going to take a tricep press. Again, I'll give you another option for those of you who might find it hard to keep your arms up above your head. So we're going to form a donut grip here. So you form a triangle with your fingers. Let the weight fall through. Soft elbows, send the shoulder blades down. Inhale, exhale. If you don't want to do the press, then you can do the extension, similar to what we did last week. So, turning side on, take your weight onto your supporting thigh, bring yourself over, lift that elbow high, and then extend and release. Breathe out, breathe in. So again, 30 seconds, either on the press or on the extension, okay? If you do the extension, make sure you do the other arm in the second set. Alrighty, weight goes down safely. We're back into our cardio. So this time we've got those half jacks, or we can take it up a little bit higher. I'm gonna kick that weight out of the way, and we're gonna go into the half jacks. So, just the legs only, just a tap to the side, bent through the knees, arms up, guard position, punch, 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 punch. Okay, 30 seconds here. Option, up to your foot. Soft through the knees, land on the ball of the foot, heels come down softly. Take it back if you need to, okay? 30 seconds on that option of half or full jacks with your jab out in front. Okay, we're back on the weights. Let's move to our back, bent over row. If you've only got one weight, you're going to turn, same position that we've just done for the tricep extension. You're going to take that weight down, draw the belly button in and up, exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Elbow leads the way. Now if you want to and you've got a chair or something or a table, then you could use that for support if you don't want to go quite so low, okay? So pretend I've got a chair here. And you see what I'm doing. Okay, so again, if you're doing single arm, then you're going to do the other arm on your next round, okay? Let's finish off with those butt kicks. Final cardio exercise in the set. So this is our 8th exercise. Start wide, bring it up, up, soft through the knees, nice and wide. Bring in the chest into this, arms come out and cross in front. If you wanted to add some more to this and you had, say, an exercise band or tubing, you could actually hold that tubing behind you, bring it under your arms, hold it, and do that same move, just to add a little bit of resistance to the chest as you work through that butt kick with the arm cross, okay? We're at the end of our 8 exercises, so let's recap. There is the cheat sheet that was posted yesterday on the Facebook page, so you can always go to that post, print out the cheat sheet, which has got all the exercises on it. We start with sumo squat, upright row. We move into our footy feet. We've got our lunge with our bicep curl. We then go into our boxer knees. We've then got our tricep press or extension, whichever you prefer. We've then got our half jacks with our jab. We've then got the bent over row. And we finish with those butt kicks with the arm cross, okay? 8 exercises, 30 seconds on each. First set done, have a breather, pat off the sweat, grab a drink, and then go again. So you're going to do 4 sets in total, which means that if you're alternating on those exercises that use just one arm at a time, then you're going to do one arm, one arm, second arm, That's your 4 sets. Okay, you're going to take your heart rate down. At the end of it, keep moving, go for a little walk, maybe top up your water bottle, walk around the living room, walk around the kitchen, walk around the garden, and then move into your stretches. Hamstring stretch. Hands are on the back thigh, into the calf stretch. So that nice diagonal line from the crown of the head down to the back heel. Bring the fingertips together, push away. Raising that back heel up, letting those knees drop just a touch. Squeeze that butt underneath you. Take the arm up for a tricep stretch. So this isn't a deep bend here. Make sure you do those on each side. Take the feet a little bit wider than hip distance. Bring your arm across. Make sure you're on the long bone, not on the joint. A little bit of a shoulder stretch there. Send the shoulder blades down. Heart rate coming down, breathing coming under control. Changing. Once you've done both sides, you can take the hands behind you, just into the small of your back, squeeze the elbows in. Try not to pop the chest forwards, lift that belly, tailbone points down. And release, and let's take a breath in. Shimmy it out. Do it again. Shimmy it out. Your Sassy Sunday's done. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Same time next week, different workout. Give yourselves a clap, guys. Perfect job. Well done.